Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jeff Danger Radio. This is your host, and I have with me a special guest, Alex Danger. He's my Bucks County investigative correspondent, working on the 4 missing men in Bucks County, and interesting development through the rumor mill. Now, my family home is in Bucks County. The Danger Estate, we call it. La Casa de Danger. And so there are 4 missing men. One body was discovered along with other remains mixed in. They haven't been able to discover the remains. It's the case of Cosmo Dinardo, Dean Finarchario, Tom Mio, and then there's two other guys. All right, who else?
Jimmy Tarpatrick.
And then who else?
I don't forget the other guy's names.
Okay.
Missing Bucks team. What's his name? Mark Sturgis. And these 4 men were somehow associated with Dinardo, who is somehow unhinged, most probably involved in drugs, and somehow he's involved with these 4 characters. What we do know is that not a shallow grave, a really deep grave. 13-foot grave.
13-foot grave was discovered. And these 4 men were found on a 90-acre farm owned by Dinardo's parents, who have a concrete company. Interestingly and kind of related is my brother Alex Danger sent me a review of the concrete company. A fellow posted on there, gave him 5 stars for the Dinardo family concrete company. He said, Mike P from Bucks County said, tried doing the concrete work myself, but basically dug my own grave. They really got me out of a hole. So that was one of the reviews. I don't get it. I think it has something to do with the pending murder investigation. So the Dinardo cat, Cosmo.
It's named after Cosmo Kramer on Seinfeld.
He's named after Cosmo Kramer on Seinfeld. And he somehow he killed these 4 guys, and we don't know how, we don't know why. And through the rumor mill of Reddit, and also some of my investigative reporters, Alex Danger's
your man in the field.
My man in the field. They're saying that this whole thing is connected to a fucker named Billy Riddle. So Riddle is in jail for brutally beating somebody up and leaving him with permanent brain and skull injuries. The guy, there's a picture of him online. He's missing like half of his head, a quarter of his head. And somehow the 4 missing men were witnesses of the crime and were supposed to testify against Riddle. And apparently Cosmo owed a ton of money to Riddle from previous drug transactions. Now, Riddle offered to clean Cosmo's debt if he made the 4 disappear. Now, this is the rumor mill, and this is also on Reddit, and people are talking about this in Bucks County now. Nothing's been released as of yet from the police department or the authorities, but it seems to be an interesting theory, and it could be true. And I got it from 2 independent sources. Oh yeah, one of the guys worked at Candlewick, which was where I used to get my
Your booze.
My booze at during the summertime.
when I was wasting away in Doylestown in the lap of luxury of Pennsylvania's richest county.
Is that true? No, it's actually not true. It's the second richest.
Second richest county.
Yeah, which one is the richest? Chester County.
Chester's the richest. But Doylestown has some big ass houses, and this guy Dinardo had a big ass farm. So
He did. He did have a big ass farm, and purportedly he got in an ATV accident and was stranded in the woods for an entire day, and has frontal lobe damage from it, and was completely different previous to the accident.
So he's basically some kind of a mongoloid.
He's a freak, Jeff.
He's a freak.
Jeff Dange.
Jeff Dange. He's a freak, and he thinks he's some kind of a mobster or something. Just.
Exactly.
What do they call it in the mob when you kill people?
I don't know. That's everybody does that.
I think they say you rub them down.
No, you whack them.
You whack them. That's what it is. I knew it was something kind of homoerotic.
Yeah, you just whack them.
Yeah, you whack them with a freaking pistol or some kind of a firearm. So Dinardo was in jail for being a bit of a I don't know, schizophrenic, and he was involuntarily committed, and then he was possessing a weapon, so he got weapons charges dismissed in February, and they were reinstated when they suspected that he murdered these 4 guys.
I'm not sure. I think that's about all the information about it I have. I know one of the kids sold Percocets out of his locker. I think these kids were involved in some sketchy shit. I doubt there's a lot of innocent parties in this one.
You know, that's kind of sad, because I was kind of hoping that they were like
Just completely innocent victims. Are they ever?
No, just good Bucks County kids. But you're saying they're from Bensalem, so then it starts to look.
No, the ones from Newtown, dude.
Newtown, New Hope too. Didn't one of them come from New Hope?
I think so. Those are rich areas.
Yeah, I'm sure glad I have an investigative team in Bucks County. That is highly convenient for this story. I don't know, Alex Dange.
AD.
What else we got?
The cadaver dogs are what alerted to the 13-foot hole.
So what do you think about the DA coming out and saying he's not aware of the science? Like, why don't you Google what the science is before you start saying shit like that?
I don't know. I feel like he's playing dumb, because the cadaver dogs didn't smell the cadavers 13 feet down. They smelled where the cadavers were laying for a period of time.
Oh, see.
They got buried.
See, my investigative team knows more about the cadaver dog science than the DA does. I think that's interesting.
I do. How could a dog smell something 13 feet down?
I don't know. That's what I was saying. I'm like, there's enough stuff to smell on the surface. So, what else, broski?
Seen an article here that he had an accomplice.
They're saying he had an accomplice?
I'm sure he did, don't you think?
Yeah, I think he probably did.
It's a 13-foot hole.
It's a big ass hole.
Man, that is sad. 4 people died for no fucking reason.
Dude, it's drugs, man. We have a major drug problem in this country. We have I saw when I was in Boston this past week. I saw a Narcan ad, just on a bus stop. Just carry Narcan, which is the antidote to opioids like heroin and oxy.
Oxy, baby. That's the
Oxy,
good stuff.
baby. Oxy, baby. All right, I want to thank you guys for listening to Jeff Danger Radio. This was a joint effort between me and my investigative reporter, Alex Danger. We conveniently are from the Bucks County area, and that's not where the studios are. I don't live in Bucks County anymore, but that's where the family's at, and we've the community in Bucks County has been somewhat engrossed in this story and saddened by the whole story. So we just had some things flying around with a connection between William Riddle, who's I believe he's a drug dealer in Bensalem, and he's in jail on assault charges. He nearly killed a man with 4 other people. So we believe there is a connection. I want to thank you guys for listening to Jeff Danger Radio. If you could like my video and send me an email if you want at jeffdangerradio@gmail.com. And thanks a lot for listening.